Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Hope you are well. So today in this video I am going to discuss the poem Last Ride Together. The Last Ride Together, written by Robert Browning. Robert Browning was a Victorian poet. You already know about him. Now let us discuss about this poem. This poem, The Last Ride Together, is an example of a dramatic lyric or a dramatic monologue. What is a dramatic monologue? Now, dramatic monologue is a combination of two words, dramatic and monologue. So we can say that this poem is very much dramatic. Why dramatic? No, because this is written or this is expressed from a very impersonal point of view. And at the same time, this is a monologue. Monologue means some character. We can say just a single character is opening up his mind. That means he is saying about his own conditions, his own mental process, or his own experiences of life. He is just saying to himself, not to others. He is just doing this for himself, or we can say there is no such other characters who is listening to him or her. So this is a monologue. Mono means the single. Dialogue means there are two persons. Okay. So we can say that this is a dramatic monologue where the situation is very much impersonal and at the same time the character is speaking to himself. So this is an example of dramatic monologue because the person, or we can say the dramatic persona, or we can say the poetic persona presented here is very much speaking to himself about the rejection from his lover, or to be precise, from his beloved. So that is why we can say that this is a dramatic monologue, and at the same time this is a dramatic lyric too. Why I am saying that this is a lyric? Because this is obviously of some personal experience. So we can say that this is an example of a dramatic lyric or a dramatic monologue. Now let us discuss about the publication history. The poem was first published in the collection Men and Women, that was published in the year 1855. And later it was again published in the collection named Dramatic Romances in the year 1868. Actually, this was published for the second time. This is a poem of about 10 stanzas of 11 lines each. Now, let us discuss about the first two stanzas of this poem. I will discuss this poem in some parts. So, let us discuss the first stanza of this poem. The text goes like this. I said, then, dearest, since 'tis so, since now at length my fate I know. So here he is saying to his mistress, or to his beloved, that I said. So the boyfriend is saying that, then, dearest, since 'tis so. So as you have already rejected me, or as you have already given the answer of my question, since now at length my fate I know, and as I have already known what is in my fate, that means what is in my destiny, as I have already been aware of that, since nothing all my love avails, as my love for you have not availed you, that means I am not been able to win your heart by my love. That means my love is completely unfruitful, since all my life seemed meant for fails. And as I am saying now that my life is completely a failure, since this was written and needs must be. And as this is written in my destiny, that my love will not be fulfilled with you, my whole heart rises up to bless. So this is a very important line, because here comes the Browningian touch. He has said that my whole heart rises up to bless. That means here we can say the lover is not completely despaired, or we can say he is not completely sunk in the mire of despair, or he is not in complete we can say complete avarice or anger because he was rejected, but he is going a midway. Okay, he is saying that my whole heart rises up to bless. That means he is just blessing the beloved. He is not very much angry with her that you are not accepting my love, or I will throw something at you, or I will do something with you. He is not just doing that, or he is not completely despair that you have ruined my life or something, and he just started crying and something else. He is not doing anything of this type, but he is saying that I am very much feeling risen up to bless you. I have the optimism in myself to bless you, and I am blessing you, your name in pride and in thankfulness. So he is just blessing her that your name in pride and thankfulness. He is taking her name with pride, that you are my, or we can say you were my beloved once upon a time. So take back the hope you gave. So the hope you have given me that I might have win your heart. That means I have the possibilities of winning your heart that is completely lost. And I claim only a memory of the same. So he is just saying that just keep the memories with me, just keep the memories related to love or loving you, just keep that with me. I'll do it that. And this beside, if you will not blame, you'll leave for one more last ride with me. And here the poet is, or we can say the poetic persona is asking for the last ride together. That means he just wants, please go on a ride together, go on a horse ride together. Now this ride is not of anything of a sexual term, because that is very much present study of that, and the ride here presented in this poem is just depicting the horse ride. Okay, now let us move to the next stanza, the second stanza. My mistress bent that brow of hers. So she is just frowning her brows. She is just frowning. Why he is asking about the last ride together? Because nothing had worked out between us, or I have already rejected him. So why he is asking for a last ride together? That is why she is frowning. That means she was completely surprised by this gesture of a lover. So those deep dark eyes where pride dimmers. So there is pride in the eyes of that beloved, when pity would be softening through. But at the same time, there was pity, because this is the last request that the lover is asking from this ex-beloved. So there is a tinge of pity in her eyes, and that is why she is giving the consent. Fixed me a breathing while or two, with life or death in the balance. So this is a question of life and death to the poetic persona, we can say. If she says yes, then obviously this is a life, this is a complete life. And if she says no, then obviously we know that this is a life, this is a death to the poetic persona. So at that time, the girlfriend is giving her consent and saying, right, okay, let us go for a last ride together. The blood replenished me again. So the blood started to flow again. My last thought was at least not vain. So the last thought that comes in his mind is not in vain. I and my mistress side by side shall be together, breathe and ride. So he is saying that I and my mistress, my beloved, will be riding together side by side. Shall be together, breathe and ride. So one day more I deified. Deified means godlike. That means he is so much optimistic with this love affair that he is saying that when she will be my side, will be by my side, I will be deified, I will be godlike. No, who knows, but the world may end tonight. And he is so much optimistic that he is saying that the world may end tonight, and our journey or our ride will be eternalized by that. There might not be any future. So we can say that the opportunity I am getting today is a great opportunity for me, and nothing can be more beautiful, better than this. So this is the first two stanzas, the analysis of these first two stanzas. The next two will be given in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.